The day we are born, we are given a name that has a unique story and meaning behind it, and that becomes our first identity.
Identities are the way to distinguish ourselves from the other person, and as we grow, we acquire multiple identities ranging from birth certificate to maybe social security number and many more.
I remember in my first year of college, as I was applying for different documents such as my bank card, my bank details, and my government card, and there were so many things that keeping a track of all these documents was a real mess for someone as clumsy as me. Hi, my name is Ray.
Hi, I'm Tapaswin and we are the brain behind RealU. I started my journey as a developer, and this year I was developing a voting portal. And while developing voting portal, I stuck with this idea, the idea of unifying all identities.
Now imagine a world where one ID exists. You are traveling by metro or you are going to a grocery shop. Instead of paying with your travel card or your bank card, imagine doing it with one. Half a dozen cards reduced to one, and that's minimalism.
And thus the concept of RealU was born. What is RealU? RealU is unified identity of all your personal data. It can also be a replacement to all your cards and fiat currencies. It can be used for hospital management system, eKYC, passwordless authentication, payment system, payment gateway, and also loan management system with voting application also. Some of which we have developed and currently working on others. Not only that, RealU system can work in tandem with all online services thanks to its decentralized infrastructure.
But then there was the question of data safety and immunity. When you have so much data sitting there on the app or on the physical card, how do you prevent attackers from getting access to the data? The solution was easy and simple: Bytom. Bytom is a blockchain protocol for financial and digital asset applications. Using the Bytom protocol, individuals and enterprises alike can register and exchange not just digital assets but traditional assets as well. And that's the backbone of RealU.
Bytom's mission is to bridge atomic world and the byte world to build a decentralized network where various byte assets and atomic assets could be registered and exchanged. Being able to trade all the assets on chain with the Bytom protocol has a lot of benefits. But the main benefit of using Bytom blockchain is it's more secure and it's far more efficient than the current system available on blockchain, as it works on proof of work rather than proof of stake. It also gives user the full control of its assets, as it removes the middleman during asset transfer or record keeping. Bytom protocol also includes the capability of cross-chain transaction through its side chains. Now the real question is how Bytom powers RealU. The RealU's real infrastructure lies in Bytom blockchain only. When a user enters the RealU infrastructure, when he enters his personal, demographic, biometric and payment gateway information, all those informations are stored in a Bytom blockchain as a hashed value. When the merchant tries to access data, an asset is created through a smart contract, and that asset is distributed between a user and a merchant. And a merchant can only access the limited amount of data controlled by user itself. As the merchant uses the data, and asset is stored in blockchain so as to confirm how many times the merchant is trying to access data and for what reasons. That can be a very capable way of controlling your privacy by yourself, as we can't trust organizations for that, as many organizations are being hacked and data breaches are very common. Now take a look at current system, that is Aadhaar and Bytom powered RealU. So in Aadhaar, what happens is a piece of paper has all of your information that can be shared with any of the person. But how RealU changes this scenario? As the Bytom issues an asset each and every time merchant tries to access data, and each and every transaction or each and every use of data is stored in Bytom blockchain as a transaction. So even the user or anyone can access that how many times a single user data has been accessed for what reasons. That facility is not present in Aadhaar card and cannot be accomplished without using Bytom blockchain. Considering we have constituted all our identities to one RealU identity, now exploring a use case such as voting. Here you can use your RealU identity in order to prove your identity, and then when you vote, the most problematic scenario is your vote is being tampered or vote booth are being captured. But this problem can be solved by Byton blockchain, as each and every vote casted is stored as a transaction in the Byton blockchain, which is hashed, so that each and every user has the vote of each and every person but don't know whom the vote is being casted. Only the admin or the election commissioner can access that. So this decentralized presence of Byton blockchain in each and every system makes the system immutable and unbreakable in a way that your vote can't be manipulated or changed. But all of this is our offline identity. What about our online identity? This is where RealU system can really bring a change. As we always do a Google sign-in or a Facebook sign-in, we can do a sign-in through passwordless authentication via RealU. Now a point to remember is in each of the use case, Byton blockchain has a smart contract being deployed to that, where each and every data is kept secure and data breaches can be easily prevented.
So this is how RealU system works, by converging all your identities into one and thus making your life a much secure and easier. Thank you guys so much for watching this concept video, and look forward to the technical one coming straight up now.